was good enough.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I
And
gotta say that I'm really surprised with the map control. Nugano only has 3 Rifleman squad against 4 Volks and 1 Stern Pioneer, and look at the map control.
it's almost artistic, his infantry usage and tactics. Jumping from cover to cover almost perfectly. Getting to great positions. Rear echelons escape.
Yeah, I would say almost that he's like he probably wouldn't want a better start with this one.
Obviously going into lieutenants. Probably Stuart first, Emma.
Yeah, he's already attacking the mechanized platoon command post, so definitely a Stuart coming in pretty soon.
Watch him go for a crazy M20 now. That would be unheard. Oh, saying that about positioning, yeah, there we go. Nagano realizes he's out of position, jumps in the garrison. He makes very astute tactical decisions very quickly, it seems.
Yeah, you notice that he's trying to preserve his manpower, so he's early retreating the rifleman. Pretty smart from him. We got the M20
Oh, M20! I did say it could be, but that was a joke. You very rarely see M20s these days.
I think sometimes it's good to use it just for the shock value, because usually, obviously, the opponent isn't expecting the M20, so no Rocketton. But he has to be wary of these mines.
Yeah, the mine just in front of that garrison, that's probably going to get triggered. And this one here, just below that, so the M20's, you know. Nobody ever expects the M20. You ever heard the Spanish Inquisition thing?
Exactly. Let's see if the M20
No one expects the M20. Its chief weapons are surprise. Surprise and fear. Fear and surprise. Its 2 chief weapons are fear, surprise, and armored skirts.
I'm still not too sure about the choice though, just because he already has some mines up and he has the mechanized up, so he has access to force, and obviously that's going to delay the Stuart, so... But we'll see how it pays off.
Very low health riflemen exiting the base. Jesus, they're getting pushed away immediately. That is Nagano having to preserve. He does now have the 50 cal upgrade also. 20, already getting 2 kills, Devem, so not overly bad. Well, 3 in counting, not bad at all.
Yeah, it's doing actually pretty good damage to the Volks, even if they're in green cover. I'm surprised. But the problem is that, you know, the mechanized is going to obviously be very efficient against no Stuart USF kind of build, which Nogana is going for. He's still very far away from the Stuart, and I think that the first vehicle from the mechanized is almost there.
Nice,
just like 5 fuel.
Nice mine clearing there by Nagano, making sure his M20's okay.
With the rifleman.
Yeah.
He does have a minesweeper, but it's in base.
That's a shame. At least he now knows where to go with the minesweeper. He may uncover the other. And the M20's not been bad at all. 6 kills, Devem. That's really good.
Yeah, it is. I think that he's probably going to go for a mine of his own with the M20. Just to kind of counter the Panzer II or the Puma.
Not a bad idea at all. Oh, more minesweeping.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, and the Panzer II is actually quite far away, of course. It has a very long build time.
That's still going to kind of hurt Nogano, because this was the window of time for the M20 to do more damage.
Certainly. I think he got 6 kills, so it wasn't terrible. He's now swept all mines with 3 different methods. The traditional one coming last, and now he's going to lose the squad. Yeah, he should be alright.
At least he has the ambulance out.
Yeah, he should be alright, but here comes Isilda in force going for that cutoff.
We got the skill blob coming into the cutoff now.
Skill blob initiated. And here comes the Panzer II, knowing there's no mines there. Just coming to scout the situation. M20, he's going to have to recrew. No, he's going to fire a bazooka round first, perhaps.
I think he's just trying to...
Still got the damaged engine.
Repair. Big mistake from Nogano. He actually put the crew in the M20 before it was repaired. So
we've got a 50 cal that could save the day, but maybe not. We've also got an anti-tank rifle nade, possibly. Oh, couldn't save the squad either.
Yeah, that's so bad. It doesn't have any counters for the Panzer II right now. Although it does almost have the fuel for the Stuart, so we'll have to wait for that. Still though, very commanding position from Isildur right now.
See the M20's efficiency, see how it did? It got 77%, so it did not pay for itself.
Paratroopers standing by. Our supply line just got cut off.
Okay, so I think that Nogano isn't going for the Stuart, I think, because he's upgrading the... Oh, he can sell it. He was upgrading the racks, but I guess he decided against it and he's going for the Stuart again.
Okay, okay. See if he wants to... You could actually get an airdropped combat group later on. Interesting to use the pack howitzer on this map, perhaps.
Oh, never mind what I said. He actually already locked in the commander and it is the M20 coming in.
Oh, this is the M8 Greyhound.
M8.
Hi. No, it's alright. It's you know, pretty odd decision making, Devem. You can be absolutely forgiven for not quite understanding exactly what Nagano's going for with this one, but.
Still not too sure about the decision, but we'll see how it plays out for him.
Wants some mobility, but the Puma is building, and limited window of opportunity is an absolute understatement. This thing's got a glimpse at trying to kill stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that he's going to need another counter. He's definitely going to need either an AT gun or bazookas out to deal with the Puma.
Good positioning from Isildur in the center. He's also occupying the garrison here. Meanwhile, in the east, although he's attacking this Foch grenade, he's body blocking Nagano again.
Is this a wipe? He really needs it.
He really needs it because the Puma's now coming out. He needs to kill this Foch grenadier. Will he get the final blows he needs?
Oh, it just barely survived, and now the Puma is there. But he does have the Rifleman Vet 1 to protect it.
Yeah, there we go. Just about surviving. Rival Vet 1 has retreated. Puma could re-engage. Meanwhile, in the east, seems like the MG34 was flanked by a rear echelon.
Yeah, still, he's in a very bad position. Nogana hasn't been able to get one of the fuels on either side of the map. That's really going to hurt him.
Just OPW dominating from the south of crossing in the
Who would
woods.
have thought? I'm surprised that the game is going this way, because that early game from Nogano was really, really well played.
Excellent. I just think that, as you say, triggering that mine, and we all know what mines do, and there it is, you know. Lost the unit that was having shock value, and then that gives Isildur the momentum and the impetus.
Yeah, because right now he's countered on both fronts, Nogana. We got the superior infantry force from Isildur, and we got the Puma to counter any light vehicles coming out from the USF base.
Nice early retreat from Isildur, showing he's sharp at the moment, reacting quickly.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't too sure about that M20. I don't think that either of us was expecting that, and I think it was the bad choice. Oh, that Puma just got 2 riflemen.
Did it? Jesus.
Yeah, 2 models.
Oh, and another one!
What the hell?
Oh no, it just looked like it did that time. Actually, it was the Panzer II, but still. They are known to snipe. They're actually a great, as we found in 2018, Devon, they're the perfect sniper counter, the Puma.
I think that right now, if Nogana wants to have a chance, he's probably going to need to go captain and get basically an AT gun out, because he has no other way to counter that. Oh, those nades.
Oh, excellent nades there. Infiltrating the retreat path. Foch Grenadiers dawning down upon Nagano. The little M8's being pushed away. The Puma's gonna punish it further. And here comes the cutoff.
Not too sure what Nogano is thinking of doing right now.
GG /L.
Could be.
Just call it a best of 3 and think Crossroads, Crossing in the Woods didn't exist.
Oh, goddamn.
We did ask what if Isildur, you know, was going to come back fighting and not be psychologically intimidated by Nagano, and we've got our answer. It's not, you know, OKW are a powerful faction, but this cannot be, you know, pinned on that because Nagano was dominating his USF yesterday against the same faction.
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't affected him one bit, the loss, which is good to see. So we probably have a good series on our hands because of that.
I was worrying that exactly that we were going to have a bad series on our hands and we were just going to be sitting, twiddling our thumbs, waiting for the other semi-final to finish.
He's going for the usual kind of low fuel build right now, Nagano. He has double MGs. I'm expecting probably a captain next with the Tegan support. But still, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because Isildur has all the fuel and he can just take him.
Oh yeah, Isildur's just absolutely dominating him now. Pushing in from multiple angles, constantly cycling units in and out of danger and being a constant threat to Nagano. He has more infiltration nades, late reaction from Nagano, just about getting out of there. And,
there's someone in chat saying he needs BARs, but honestly with the map control he has, he could get one BAR and that's it. Not worth it.
No.
He doesn't have the munitions to do anything really.
Might have been a nice thought, instead of getting the M20, he could have got Browning Automatics and the Stuart or something, but you know, we're left now backseat gaming and thinking of what Nagano could have done differently.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's the decision of going M20 really cost him the game. I'm not too sure if it was working for him in scrims before or what was it. Obviously he had, you know, he had some success with it to bring it, but didn't work here against Isildur.
Certainly not. We are now changing to the past tense, but we have every right to. We'll be surprised if Nagano makes a comeback here. We're pleasantly surprised. It would be pretty epic if he could.
Yeah, he's going for one side of the map, which is wise. He needs one side and try to lock it down.
What's
he's
this?
Going for double M8.
Double M8. What the hell?
Well, right now it's kind of the double T70 build, you know. It just needs the Tiga now.
Yes, which she doesn't have, and the Puma is obviously going to be very dangerous.
Yeah, going for a double M8 without the Tigan support doesn't help him much, to be honest.
Just dropped a bazooka as well.
He might drop the squad.
Over the pond, no, survives. Riflemen go in.
Oh, he's going to die. He's going to die to the volts for sure.
Good, well called out, Devem. Esports League of Legends call out helps me cast.
And there it goes down.
Oh, and the Rifleman too! We could even see infiltration nades if he needs them. He doesn't need them. Oh, this is mopping up.
That's game.
Clean up on L5. Isildur's got his cap on. He's got the mop out.
It has to be. It's a problem when you have one side and you try to do a big push to the center. Because obviously the map is split, so you can have units on the other retreat path pretty easily. That's the problem here. And Nagano didn't account for that.
Oh, and the Greyhounds are trying to force their way back in, but there's a mine. Detonates. Puma takes it out. I think he's just joking now. No, the corpse of the Greyhounds pinning the other Greyhound in. Oh dear me. Luke's goes for the body block. Puma's.
We see that Nagano is a big fan of clearing the mines with vehicles and models as well. It's the insane clan way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it reminds me of you.
Comes down from generations. But yeah, this game is pretty over. I'm not sure why Nagano is still playing it.
Well, maybe victory points, but he's not. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get the middle one for a while. 2 Brownings. Oh, you can hear that scream, Van. When I talk, can you hear it?
No.
Oh, I can hear it. That's for certain. Oh, what's this? A little bit of howitzer barrage. BM. Stop him capping the middle.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to take one more VP out, but I don't think he'll be able to be honest.
Yeah, with the Focus Grenadiers capping the west, it's going to be very difficult. But here, this is what Nagano's doing. He knows it's a long-drawn series. He sees Isildur as a big threat, and he's just going to try and get as many victory points as he can. Because how it works in Company Heroes, for those that don't know, it's the amount of victory points you had on the games that you won are counted up at the end if you go to a 5th game, an ace game decider, and that means you get faction selection.
And Nagano is pretty smart about that. He's trying, but he won't be able to do it. I think it's going to stay at the same VP count. And I don't think that we'll see USF again from Nagano against Isildur's OKW, but I'm not too sure. Maybe if he tries it again, I don't think we'll see the M20 at least. And there we go.
There we go, dropping from the game.
And 18 minutes again, or 19.
Oh yes,
pretty
two
fast
18-minute games. This is wonderful, excellent. So let's roll on, and I suppose we don't need to analyse this one too much. Just
We really
it's
don't.
a best of 3 series. We're going to start in a moment. Both players have now warmed up. Fantastic.
Yeah, this was warm-up. The best of 3 series starts now.
It's time for the 1v1 Elite Show. It's time for the 1v1 Elite Showdown.
Oof.
What was the KD, Devem? Tell us that again.
It was 38 kills to 91 losses for Nagano.
Ouch. And then let's check out the graphs as well. Yeah, not looking good. Points held. Isildur just dominating.
Jesus, this was a really big stomp.
I'm saying this one was a stomp. I didn't think the previous one was as much of a stomp. It was certainly a comprehensive victory, but this felt a little bit more stompy. Because if you look at like the points held graph, not after 4 minutes did Nagano have any of the map.
Yeah, I think it was like the last game. I think it was 2 mistakes from Isildur that slowly bled him the map. And this one was more obviously early domination from Isildur. So even if Nagano didn't lose a squad, I think it was like really well played from Isildur to outplay Nogano's build. Maybe Nagano outplayed himself with M20, I don't know.
What you're seeing here is this is obviously Pompey's stream, just doing a bit of restreaming. Sure he won't mind. Just having a look what's happening in the other series. Looks like Jove is going to win the first game. So,
It's on game 1.
yeah, only game 1. So that's why I think, you know, we might be left just twiddling our thumbs waiting for this one to finish at this rate. But you just don't know, because on different maps the players might play a little bit differently. Could be seeing something else entirely.
Yeah, definitely. You have players that are superior on one map than the other, and that happens a lot. So you never know what is going to happen when you change maps.
No.
Panther whiffs.
just
No fear P4.
opened it up and Pompey saying Panther whiffs. I hear that one instead of misses.
Just park everything in the middle of the pen.
Oh,
Go,
there's Kimbo.
Like, go east.
Or he's casting on his own account.
Gee, why is that? Did something happen to him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But W
I don't
is
know.
getting,
Look at this.
taller, so
Vet 5,
And the pack
It's not
Panzer
really
did
4,
his job.
you got the
Either
King
play
Tiger.
it's
Pretty
just about
epic.
getting the pack stalling for the
If
right
Asha
kills and not getting
loses
fire
that
kills.
Firefly,
And
it's
the
game over.
it's definitely-
Yeah. Pretty epic
I
stuff.
feel like if this, like if Refero didn't lose his Schwerer, so we
But
would-
people can watch that if they want to. We're just waiting for our game to finish. No harm, no foul. In fact, you've got 2 screens. You might as well have both streams open. That's certainly what I'd be doing. Now then, let's reload Kotu. D3 starting.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for your story. Much appreciated.
Should probably restart my game as well because
Yeah.
I'm obviously not known for the big splits.
No. Blue screen of death, Devo.
It's pretty funny that it seems that the backsplats always happen to me in the tourney setting.
Yeah.
And always against Van Ivan as well. It's like the double.
Hacker confirmed. Big thanks to Dildo27 for subscribing. Thank you for that. Had a few subscriptions yesterday that I didn't call out. I think it was Ike Slow, Mott, Asherblaw himself. Can't see. Plime Clarity. There you go. That's pretty cool. Thank you.
I really like the name of your last subscriber. I'm not sure if you caught on. What it seemed like you said.
Dildo?
You just caught on.
That's great. Dildo. It's like saying dildo but in a Russian accent. Dildo. That's awesome. Okay, let's get you in this lobby. It's starting in 3 minutes. I don't think we need a break, Devon.
Yeah, let's go straight to the game.
I just don't think dirty like you guys do.
Got you off guard there.
Yeah. Well, that's I always think that about streamers, is that they're really vulnerable to this kind of thing because the male brain isn't built for multitasking, and there's a lot of multitasking involved. So you're almost like a child. You're like really easy to take advantage of because your brain's like simplified.
It's only going to get you the first time though. Now you're going to be worried.
No,
for the next
I
subscriber.
never get better at it ever. I'm always like easy to take advantage of. Just a FYI for anybody out there.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep subscribing with
Yeah, increasingly terrible names. A big thanks out to Ulstrad subscriber Hitler nothing wrong. Thank you for that. Oh god damn it, not again. Oh dear.
We got a clip of that. Let's replay the moment.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Confirmed. Big thanks to Dildo27 for subscribing. Thank you for that. Hacker confirmed. Big thanks to Dildo27. Oh wow! Most popular clip is somebody called Armornath doesn't chew chicken. She's that girl that like shows her breasts to children for money. So, Twitch is so cool. Wow, they have that now.
We have every section now in Twitch.
Yeah, we
for
have
everyone.
Of computer game streams, cooking streams, and with showing adolescents' breast streams. They're so good. I'm not playing that clip. We just glorify World War II and make it cool. It's not ethically wrong.
It cool.
Right then, let's load in.
Oh, is the game already starting?
Oh yeah, and then you are with me in a lobby. Don't worry.
Yeah. And of course it's Crossroads now.
Yeah, let's get a little bit of the loading screen actually before we kick in with the epic tunes. Do we actually have eyes on the commander bands for this one, Devon?
On the commander bands.
We'll save them for when we start, I guess.
It's time for the 1v1 Elite Show. It's time for the 1v1 Elite Showdown.
Hello and welcome to Game 3. Both players are 1 each. And let's get it on, because I'm here in the south with Isilda again as Brits. Who do we find in the north, Devon?
On the north we have Nogano playing as OKW, big surprise.
Oh, can't believe it! Brits vs OKW, did not see this coming. This is crazy. Really crazy stuff. Devon, Commander Band's pretty much the same stuff going on?
Yeah, we have the same bands. Obviously Command Panther is out again, Overwatch as well. And for the Brits I think that basically the most noteworthy is going to be the Valentine.
Okay. Pretty much leaving us with a similar situation as before. Probably going to see something like Grand Offensive yet again, etc.
I think that we need some courageous players that can play Austere in this tournament.
I know. It's because we're choosing to follow the Isilda Nagano one. I think we have seen Austere maybe at equal amounts. Let's say that kind of. Have you seen any Austere in other games, Devon?
Don't think I have, to be honest.
Really? Well, that's a shame. I know you played
I've seen
them.
a lot of OKW versus USF. Uh, we got a very interesting capping order from Nogano. You see that he didn't go for the high fuel straight away, so he's capping the small points, which obviously in company of yours too give you fuel anyway.
Yeah.
And he's going for the cutoff.
They're quicker to cap as well, so I'm glad players are starting to understand that it's better to get standard territory points than get the high points. The map system is inverted in Company Heroes 2, and it's one of those clearly wrong design decisions. There's no disputing it. Nice cut-off from the Stern Pioneers going south, and
Very good move.
yeah, very good move indeed. Just literally
You saw that-
dissecting the Brits.
Exactly. Saw that he went for the manpower point near the high fuel, and he saw that he was capping it, so he instantly knew that he could go for the cutoff.
The Pioneers do their job, however they do lose one Soldaten. They're pushed out of there. Suppose the damage has been done though. Resources have been hampered.
Yeah, it has. It's basically buying time at this point with the Stern Pioneer, just being annoying.
Oh yes. However, he is caught off guard now. Tommy's going to take their house and look to take another one of those. Are they 32 manpower apiece, something like that?
Yeah, they are. So that's why I'm expecting an early retreat. Okay, he's actually keeping the Stern Pios there.
Well, I suppose, you know, he's biding time himself until he can get the hell out of there. And again, Nagano going for the 4th Focus Grenadier. Sandbags coming down on the victory point, so good controls so far. Stern Pioneers again launch themselves in, take vantage point behind the truck. That's not a battle they can win against long-range Tommies, even though they're behind medium cover, so they have to again evacuate.
Yeah, I don't think he's trying to drop models of that Tommy squad, he's just trying to buy time. And we got the Brent carrier on the left.
But you know what this kind of harassing actions show me? It tells me DevM are watching true high-level play, because they're even able to do stuff just for reconnaissance sake, just for the sake of being annoying, as you call it. And it tells us we're in for a good game. Crossroads is the deliverer of good games.
I think that right now Nogano is getting the best of his dealer in this early game. After these Volks win the engagement on the right, I think that he's going to be get off the field.
Highly possible. However, they're not quite winning yet. Okay, now they are. There you go.
Those Tommy squads.
2 brave Tommies remain. That is a small crater there, so it's technically a little bit of medium cover for them. Oh, they lose 1 on retreat as well, so not effective trading. And here comes another Focus Grenadier. I tell you what, if all these shots align, you might see something crazy.
I think it's safe.
Yeah. On the move accuracy as well.
Yeah, but you see that Nogano is dominating map control right now.
It really is. We have, however, had the Vickers on the UC. Should help Isilda keep control, but as Devon rightfully notes, on the east, the fuel is being taken.
And we got mechanized up, so it's a matter of time until that Panzer II is built.
Just a matter of time.
Oh, and he can... Oh, I didn't force the Bren. I thought he was going for it.
Seemingly not. Now he's going to get pulverized on a retreat.
He's going to get chased. But I still think he's going to make it, yeah.
Just about. First Grenadier surviving to tell the tale. There's a crazy UC out there! Stay in base! That's the tale. Okay, so Isilda's surviving. UC's done its job of just protecting the fuel point. It's now being recapped as slow as it'll take, but it's happening.
But the damage is done, you know. That early game already gave the fuel for Nogano to get the Panzer II. He's just now waiting for it basically to get back into the map.
East side, 2 Focus Grenadiers cutting off the Tommies. Needs to spot that. He has indeed. Isilda gets out of there.
Oh, those are some good model drops on the retreat there.
Yeah, he's had a lot of that. Just the best thing you can hope for is not to reload when they pass negative cover, Devon. Makes such a big difference when you're harassing on retreat. Nothing worse than hearing that click and then they're passing the negative cover.
And we have a get-off maneuver from Isildur, which is really needed. Although he already had the fuel for the Panzer II, so it won't hurt him as much as if he had done it earlier.
Great insight, loving it. UC's now up to 4 kills. Tommy squad here on 5. Doing well for the KD, it seems. Isildur, 18 kills to 7 so far. Well dodged from the incendiary grenade.
I think it's to be expected in this matchup for OKW to be down on kills. Usually Tommy's trade pretty well against Folks.
But if we show the graph now for points held, which I think is probably one of the more important graphs, you can see that Isildur has come back into this early game substantially.
Well, yeah, it shows that now, but the problem is it's expected before the Panzer II hits the field. Now
Yeah.
we'll see a return, yeah.
Ebb and flow of battle, rightfully noted.
And we got the 5-man upgrade now for the Tommy squads.
Your base can now produce armored cars.
Could put him in a bit of a manpower sink. He might actually be off the field reinforcing now. He's got such an investment in Tommy squads, very expensive of course. To be on the lookout for Isildur to be bottlenecked for manpower.
He's hoping that he can get that AEC out in time now for the Panzer II. There we go, Panzer II out, already a Tommy squad retreating on the left, and he's going to chase it.
Not actually getting any soldiers so far, but in the centre, Nagano's penning him back. In the east, very important engagement. Both Focus Grenadiers forced away by the Sappers, the UC and the Tommies, so Isildur's keeping map control there.
A preemptive Rocketton being built because he knows, oh, there we go, because he knows the AEC that just now started being built as well.
I have to say, with both players warmed up, Devem, this game in particular feels like the top play, you know what I mean? It's like elite level, everything feels really fluid. You know, just the feel of the game is right.
Yeah, you can see that everything is being calculated by the players.
With those timings almost on instinct. AC and Kettenwerfer hit the field. A beautiful symphony of destruction. We're just now passing the first act. The early game is becoming the early mid, late early, something like that. There's 5 stages to the game. We're now certainly entering stage 2.
We are in one of them for sure.
Yes, we are in one of them. Thank you for the save, Devon.
But yeah, we are basically in the transition here, early to mid game. And it's going to be basically the Panzer II trying to run away from the AEC while the Rocketton tries to line up a shot.
Tommy easily pushed away. This fuel has changed more.
Oh, he hit a mine with the AEC, that's big.
That's bad there. The Rakettenwerfer's there as well.
Waiting.
This is really good for Nagano and terrible for Isildur. Rakettenwerfer fires, so little health. Panzer II gets out of there, pops smoke. Second shot's coming in, needs to be a good one. Misses. Panzer II comes on. Tommy's in the way. Sappers with a heat grenade. Need to get this in very quickly.
Oh, missed again. But the Panzer II is going to get it for sure.
There we go. Quarterback style. Will the
it's
AC
mine
save
as
its
well.
own life? No, it won't. Now he's on the recharge time. He's got 19 seconds till he gets another heat grenade, Devem.
Just the mine was the heat grenade, yeah. So they're basically going to trade light vehicles now. Not too sure who is going to win in that trade, but I think OKW will.
Here they come, the Welshmen, to equalise matters. Unless they get vaporised first. They throw it. 2 of them remaining. Oh, there you go. Just about killing it. Tommy's on the cutoff. Good retreat there by Isildur. Meanwhile, in the east, UC's up to 10 kills versus Focus Grenadiers. High intensity
Instant
battle.
Panzer II rebuilt from Nagano.
Oh, we're still in the early mid / late early stage, Devon. So, I suppose it's still not a bad decision. Although he could have been saving his fuel maybe to stop thinking about something else. But Isildur's been in a good position. Oh, here we go. Rakettenwerfer, UC takes it out.
Oh, such a good shot.
And Tommy's got hit by some of the dead bodies there.
We also have grenades now upgraded for for the Tommies. So watch out for that first grenade.
Oh yeah, That could be really juicy. We've got a lot of squads coming in from Nagano now, and it's very difficult to micro all 4 at the same time. Will Isildur show his hand and pull forward? He doesn't need to.
Oh,
he throws them. Oh, he misses both. What a reaction by Nagano.
Yeah, I was waiting for those. Now those incendiary grenades that are so annoying to play against, pushing back the Tommy squads.
So there you go. There's 100 manpower, 10 fuel, and 50 munitions wasted by Isildur. Should have probably waited till a better moment, I guess.
We have
Maybe that
another
would-
AEC.
Maybe that would have worked in 2 versus 2, Devon.
Maybe.
Well, there's so much more going on, but Nagano's obviously very focused on a couple of engagements at a time, easily dodging that.
This is the problem sometimes at OKWS though, because the match seems even now, but the problem is that those Tommies are going to keep trading better and better with the Volks as time goes on, and I think that Nagano isn't doing anything big really to pay for it.
Saying that, I mean, he could easily just go back and get the MG34s if he needed. That would certainly help out against the Tommies.
It would, but he's kind of stranded for manpower since he lost that Panzer II as well.
Very good point. Second Panzer II is repaired and ready for battle once more. He's going to need this to trade with the Tommies and keep them away from his weak Volksgrenadiers. AC's out again though, so Act 2 between these two.
We might have a grenade on the Volk on the right. Okay, he sees it again.
Good shout out, Devon, liking it.
There it is, the AEC. But the Panzer II is protected by the Raketen.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Good work being done by these
Oh,
boys.
grenade on the left. That Volk is super low.
Ready for battle. Enemy infantry.
And I think it's going to get away.
Just about. Now, Nagano has a chance to take the fuel in the east yet again. He's reclaiming his own standard territory point. But Devon, this game seems so evenly poised. Obviously, we've got the same vehicles out yet again. This time, however, we will have a 6-pounder from Isildur. I'm really starting to think the next teching decisions with medium tanks should open things up. Oh, nice nade there! Not seen by Nagano. Only one soldier dropped, though.
Yeah, I didn't aim the grenade further enough, so it didn't get the other models. But yeah, I think with the light vehicle losses earlier on and them having rebuilt the light vehicles is going to delay those medium tanks a bit, but we still should see them hit at about the same time, I think.
Crossroads does have, I think, maybe one more standard territory point in the player's hands more than average. It always feels like it's got enough resources. Just went ×2 by accident, by the way. I just saw a squad like run across like crazy Benny Hill. I was like, what the hell's going on with the game?
I thought you were trying to catch up to the game. That's why I didn't say anything.
Fair enough. Oh, nice mine here. Oh, that could have been worse.
See a lot of map control going over to Nagano right now.
Oh, by the way, whilst you were playing yesterday, Price had a double Panzerschreck Panzer Grenadier squad wipe loss to 1 mine. 2
Kinda
Panzer
missed
Grenadiers died to 1 mine.
Going to need that clip.
Yeah, it should be. I don't think anybody clipped it actually. It was pretty crazy, but nobody did. AC's. Oh, taking fire from the Raketen. What a reaction by Nagano. Sees it with the Volksgrenadier, gets the attack
We got the
round.
push from the from the Tommy squads here on the center.
Poorly
Using
timed
front
grenade
cutoff.
though. It couldn't quite get it off there. Isildur temporarily ceding double fuel control to Nagano. Nagano's possibly thinking about getting the Schwer Panzer headquarters out now.
I think he's probably going to get another MG first, I would assume, going for that same build.
Panzer II eats 6-pounder shot, reverses backwards, and forces away the
the
Tommy.
Raketen, look at the Raketen in his position. He's going to get spotted, never mind. Oh, we got the second Raketen.
Nice, standard Nagano. Tournament play, double Raketenwerfers. Famous for them. Can keep a game going even when he's on the back foot with 2 Raketenwerfers. Really good.
Yeah, it's usually the build that you go for when you need AT and you're trying to preserve your fuel. I assume for the tier 4 because there's no command pointer call-in.
Here he is. Royal Engineers evacuating the premises, of course. We have seen the Royal Engineer Regiment, which does have the M2s these days. Oh, it's low health there. Should be okay.
It got away, yeah.